guys, welcome back to another episode of Ask Hannah Fridays. Thank you so much for all your questions. And if you have any other questions, please make sure you send me an email to info@ewellsconsult.com, or you can send us a DM on at Ewells Realty and at Hanna Atiase. All right, let me go ahead and get started with these fantastic questions. Okay, this question is from Claudia. What's the best way to find reliable contractors or developers in Ghana? Well, the best way, first of all, is word of mouth. You want to make sure that people have experienced that contractor or developer that you are interested in partnering with, so that they can let you know how the process went in terms of their building project. And then you want to check with GREDA, Ghana Real Estate Developers Association. Make sure that they are part of the association. It's very important to have an accountable body, transparency. And so make sure that you're checking with these entities, and then of course do your own independent due diligence as well. All right, how can I avoid real estate scams, especially when buying land? Well, engage professionals in your real estate transaction. I always say it's very key to make sure you have a real estate broker, a real estate agency like Ewells Realty, a valuer that makes sure you're getting value for your money, an inspector that could also make sure that there are no pending damages on your property. They'll make sure that the roofing, the structure, the foundation, the electrical, plumbing work, everything is intact as you move forward in purchasing a property. And then finally, you want to make sure a lawyer is involved. We're the only real estate company that provides escrow services. You want to make sure that the escrow service is part of the real estate transaction to safeguard your investment. All right, next question from Priscilla. What are the differences in buying property as a resident versus a non-resident in Ghana? First of all, please do understand that there is no freehold in Ghana. It is now leasehold as of the Land Act 2020. So as a foreigner, you can have a lease term up to 50 years. As a Ghanaian, you have a lease term up to 99 years. If you are a Ghanaian married to a foreigner, you would only get a lease term of up to 50 years. That's the difference. All right, question from Rachel. Are there specific government incentives for first-time home buyers? Nope, nope, nope. Not that I'm aware of. Unfortunately, there are no government incentives for first-time home buyers. However, check with your developer. They may have incentives for first-time home buyers. Some of the incentives they have introductory pricing, they have flexible payment options, and now developers are allowing you to pay up to 50% of the property price and then able to rent it out or move in and use that rental income towards the payment of the balance. All right, next question from Cephas. What kind of returns can I expect from investing in rental properties in Ghana? I'm so glad you asked. Ghana has the highest annual rental yields in Africa. Woohoo! I didn't just say West Africa, the entire continent. Ghana is number one. And we are looking at annual rental yields in the double digits, well over 10%. Some cases, prime areas, you can look at even 15% or above. So yes, those are the kind of returns that you can get from rental properties. Rental income, passive income. I love this question. This is a great question, and I'm going to give it to you based on my opinion. Is it a good time to invest in real estate in Ghana, given the current economic climate? Thanks for your question, Nana. Yes, it's a good time. You know, it's all about perspective. And why do I say that? You know, Ghana has seen a tremendous surge in the tourism sector since Beyond the Return from, well, let's say starting year of return, 2019, and then Beyond the Return is a 10-year initiative. We are in the middle of Beyond the Return. There's such a spotlight on Ghana right now. Ghana is one of the top tourist destinations. And so we are seeing a lot of visitors coming to Ghana, upwards of 1 million visitors a year. Now, these visitors that are coming to Ghana, 41% in a survey that was done according to the Ministry of Tourism, they prefer to stay in furnished apartments, furnished houses, Airbnb type situations. So if 41% prefer this as opposed to hotels, lodges, motels, that sort of thing, then absolutely you're going to see that there is a demand for rental income. There is a demand for rental space. So yes, is it a good time to invest? Absolutely. I say ride this wave out now that there is a spotlight on this nation. It's a good time. Okay, next question from Lindsay. What documents should I expect to receive and sign during the property purchase process? Well, an offer letter, a sales and purchase agreement, with some developers, even a reservation form. And then along the way, probably an engagement letter from the lawyer, the escrow agreement that outlines the disbursement conditions. And then depending on whether you are going to have the escrow services also do the registration process as well, then you would also be signing documents like the indenture, the site plan, all the necessary land registration documents. And the broker's agreement, don't forget to sign the broker's agreement where you are accepting to pay commissions to your real estate agent that is helping you with this transaction. Also the documentation in terms of the inspection fee for the inspector, and then also for the valuer as well. So these are all documentation you should expect in the real estate process. All right, how do I handle property taxes as a homeowner in Ghana? Vivian, my immediate response is pay them, pay the taxes. But let me go further because I think you may be asking about the different types of taxes. So property taxes, yes, depending on where your home is situated, it will vary. The property rate is anywhere from 0.5 to 3% annually. And then if you have a property and you sold the property, they are capital gain taxes that would have to be paid as well. There's ground rent that would have to be paid as well, depending on the type of land that your home is situated on. And then rent, if you're renting it out to a corporate entity, there are taxes that need to be paid as well. Yeah, those are the various types of taxes. So what I would encourage you to do is speak to your accountant and make sure that you're paying all the necessary taxes for your property. All right, final question. What platforms would you recommend for professional real estate news or tips? Thank you so much for your question, Benjamin. All right, so the platform that I would recommend is First Time Home Buyers in Ghana Seminar. That platform will be taking place right here at Ewells Realty and Consultancy's forecourt on December 21st. That's Saturday, right at 9 a.m. And I mean 9 a.m. prompt. We start on time. So 9 a.m. Saturday, come out here because what's going to happen is we're going to talk about the home buying process in Ghana. I think it's so important that people understand how to buy property in Ghana and also how to identify the red flags so you can avoid becoming victims of real estate fraud. Then we're also going to have a lawyer talk about the escrow process to make sure you understand how to safeguard your investment. So that's a fantastic platform for you to learn about the home buying process. And the theme for this year is real estate financing options. You know, people always asking, you know, how can I get financing for my property? So we're going to talk about the various financing options, okay? So make sure you tune into that. And then another platform is right here, the Ewells Realty platform on all the social media handles and Hanna Atiase platform. So we try to bring you as much educational tips on real estate and the home buying process in Ghana. So thank you very much for joining me today. And I look forward to seeing you this time next week, Friday. Ask Hannah Fridays. See you then.